Hey guys, I'm Paul PJ James and welcome back to the KO-90 program. This is week 2. Okay, so you've had a week now to sort of identify your goals, understand where you're going and what you want to achieve, and then put everything into action. So take a moment to think about all those things and what you've done, all the positive things you've done, and if any of the negative influences that you've had around you. Because it's very important to remove as much negativity as humanly possible. You want to make this all about yourself, which is what I went through in week's 1 video. So think about that very clearly. If you've got negative people around you, they're going to affect you in a way that you don't want to be affected. You want to have as much positivity around you. And if that means removing certain people for a small amount of time, they'll deal with it. Don't worry. Make this about you, because when you're in the best shape of your life, those people will still be there, and then you can serve as, you know, an inspiration to them. Do the hard yards, make it happen for yourself, and then affect everyone around you in a positive manner. Because when you're feeling in the best, when you're feeling the best way possible and in the best shape of your life, that's when you're going to make huge changes to not only yourself but everyone around you. It's going to affect every area of your life, whether it be work, relationships, anything you do and anything that you aspire to be. All revolves around fitness, amongst other things of course, but fitness is a huge component. I've used it over the last 20 years to help me. It improves your mental strength. You're able to deal with adversity in a much better fashion. It creates positivity. You feel good, you look good, your mind's healthy, your body's in synchronicity with everything else going on in your body and your mind, and you make things happen. So, 2015, we're at week 2 now. If you've done nothing in week 1, I'm going to give you guys one more opportunity during week 2 to make this happen. Okay? As we start getting into week 3 and 4, I'm not going to address those things anymore because you've missed the boat. Go back and when you're ready and watch from video 1 again. Okay? You've got to go step by step. We've got a 12-week plan here. And no matter what happens, there's going to be things happen along the way. Something's going to come up, you're not going to be able to train, or it's going to be busy. Whatever it might be. Eat well, prepare your food, be as organized as you can, so that when things happen around you, you're able to deal with them and then get back on track immediately. Don't let one bad thing ruin the whole day for you. A lot of times with my clients I see, I'll sit down with them after a few days of not seeing them and I'll say, what's going on, what's happening, you look sad, or what's going on? And they'll say, oh, I made one little mistake with my food and then I decided to just basically stuff it. I'm just gonna write off the whole day. And it's like, why would you do that? If you look at 12 weeks and you break it down into meals, gym sessions, training, the whole lot, that's a lot of different things going on every day. Now if you slip up once, it's not going to make a difference. Twice, 3 times, it's still not going to make a difference. The main thing is you can look back over 12 weeks and say, I gave it my best shot. I did everything I could have done as well as I could have done it. And yes, some things happened along the way and I might have done better in a few areas, but you know what? I committed to it and I went from this to this. And that's what you want to do. I'm doing the same thing now for the 12 weeks. I've made that commitment. There's no excuse. That's why I'm putting these videos up, as I go through week by week. If something happens this week and I can't train or I can't eat well or whatever it might be, well, I'm not going to write off the whole rest of the 12 weeks and say, sorry guys, I'll be back in a few weeks. I'm just going to keep going week by week because my mind state basically dictates my results. And I'm a positive person, and of course it doesn't mean you just walk around being happy and things and dramas are happening around you and you're bright and chirpy all the time. It's not about that. It's not about just being on a high 24/7. It's about having a state of mind that promotes happiness and mental stability. The rest will follow. You guys just have to believe in yourselves. If you need to, write it in the mirror. Put a piece of paper right up in the mirror as soon as you wake up and you head to the bathroom. Look in the mirror. Have your guidelines there. Have what you need to do for the day. Organization. You see it all there and commit to it. Don't let other people tell you that you can't do it. Don't let other people tell you that there's better things out there. You've made the commitment to do something, follow it to fruition, and you'll see the results and the results speak for themselves. You don't need to waste energy on telling people how it's going to be or how amazing it's going to be in 12 weeks. Let people come to you and say after a few weeks, wow, what are you doing? You look fantastic, you look great, what's going on? And then you can say, well, actually I'm just eating really well and training regularly. It's a new lifestyle that I've created. You don't have to say what it is or what you're doing. Naturally people will want to know more, and they'll say, oh, maybe I'll try it. And you say, yeah, cool, if you want to try it, this is where I'm learning my information from, or I'll share this with you, or I'll give you some tips that I've learnt, whatever it might be. And then you affect them in a positive manner, and you let them decide for themselves if they're ready. A lot of people aren't ready, and that's okay. We don't worry about those people. You know, I encourage everyone to do the best and to be the best they can. But if the person is not ready, then I'm in no position to help them at that point in time. That's why these videos will always be up there on the YouTube, and you can check them out whenever you need to. Go back if you need to and watch week 1 again, that's fine. Commit to everything. The rules, the guidelines, they're all there. All you have to do is basically do one by one. It's that simple. Now, a lot of people think, oh, you work in a gym and it's easy for you. The reality is, over the last 5 years, I haven't worked in the gym at all. I train my clients outside the gym, mainly either in their homes or, you know, we do outdoor activities. I'm busy with work and other things that I'm doing. I don't work in a gym and train clients there anymore. So I've got to get to the gym just like everyone else has to get to the gym. And last night, for example, I was at the gym 12 o'clock at midnight, training, doing a session, because I was just so busy during the day that I couldn't do it. One thing I do though is I prepare my food. It's crucial, guys. It's crucial. You must prepare your food. If you think you're going to wing it and prepare your food every few hours and you'll be right, there's no way you will succeed. Have a day where you set it aside, prepare your ingredients, get excited about it, put in the hard yards in that area in preparation, and then just whip out meals quickly and eat them on the go. Do what you have to do. And that is one tip that I strongly advise you consider and you follow. So guys, this is week 2. This is my own transformation, going from someone relatively fit to a better version of myself. Okay, let's see what I've done. Week 2. Alright guys, don't forget, take your weekly photos as well. Share them online, don't be scared to share. Keep them to yourself, share them later, whatever. But interact on the YouTube and ask questions, ask for tips, whatever it might be. I'm here to help. This is week 2. I'll see you again for week 3. And remember, keep it moving.